Hi guys, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. Just pull a few cards randomly for you guys in general, for the world and what's going on and what you guys need to know. I'm pulling from the Good Tarot, Nature's Whispers, and my energy deck. I'm going to pull a stone card as well. And then if I need to clarify with my mini Rider-Waite, I will. So this first deck is the Good Tarot. And so what is a message that that the whole world really needs to hear right now? What do we need to know? What do we need to do? All right. Okay, so again, this is the Good Tarot. Let's see what's coming out. Take a deep breath. It was just a 101. What is the message for everyone? All right, we have two cards that want to come out. We have the Six of Earth here, and we have the Magician. Let me put this some more light here. Sorry about that. Okay, so this first card, the Six of Earth. I'll show it to you right side up so you can see it better. And right side up, it's such a pretty delicate picture. It reminds me of how little girls like to dress up, and a little bit about Christmas too. But I feel like they're wearing earrings. The deer is wearing earrings, like being creative. And we have kind of like the Irish knot kind of energy in all of the different things. But it's reversed. And it's the Six of Earth, which has to do with balance and sharing. They don't have, it's unequal in this card, right? One antler has the one coin here, and the other antler has these three. So there's an imbalance there on both sides, right? So it's a need to rebalance. So this is, it's interesting because upright, you would think it would be balanced, but it's not. We have two more down here, but they're not on the antlers. Maybe they were in his intention to put these up there, but he never did. He got distracted. See how he's distracted looking off that way? He or she. So they forgot to put them up there. So because you're so scattered, you may be forgetting things that keep you in balance. So it's a reminder to stay present when it's upright. But when it's reversed, it's like taking them all off to start over again. Start from scratch. Right? Start from scratch and stay present, stay balanced, and keep things simple. When, you know, that's like that squirrel energy when you keep getting distracted. So let's see what this other card is. This looks so much like the Santa Claus in this deck. Get a little bit more light down here. And you can see him pretty clear. He looks like a Santa Claus who's angry with you. And it's number one, it's the Magician. And they're both very muted energies, right? The first one's a lot of browns and golds, very earthy. And the second one is the Magician. But he's like a Santa Claus who's not in his Santa Claus. He's in his robe at night, you know, but it's kind of a dark robe. Looks like even like Santa Claus's shadow side. He's wearing a black robe, like he's in some kind of group, right? that you don't know about. So he's in his red suit during the day, but at night he's wearing his black robe. And he's not smiling, he's not being nice, he's angry. Or he's the Magician and he wants to manipulate or control you. So starting over from scratch, in an attempt to rebalance things that weren't balanced in the first place, because they had the foundation wasn't strong. Because with the deer wasn't being strong. They weren't being balanced because they were allowing themselves to be distracted, and that's what got their foundation all messed up. So they had to drop all the earrings off of their antlers and start over again. Try to get it right this time without getting distracted. You know, without the kids calling them or something like that. Focus on one thing at a time. Don't try to do more than a couple things at a time, right? And then I just keep getting that it's God not happy with us, right? Giving you a lot of opportunities to do what you're supposed to do. To take care of the animals and not use their antlers for your decorations. Unless, of course, the deer wants to. And they're alive when you're doing it. But I like that it's showing the fact that Santa Claus has a shadow side too, because we all do. I'm shuffling from Nature's Whispers now to see what comes up. I feel like because we're not treating nature properly, it's bringing out the shadow side, right? As above, so below. So if below we're not in balance and we're scattered and we're not treating our resources properly or the life on our planet, then, you know, God changes to his shadow side because that's what we're in. But he's still Santa Claus in essence. It's just like your father when your father's upset with you. And their not so nice side comes out. So from the Nature's Whispers, let's see what comes out here. But at the same time, because the magician, he's got that black robe on, it could be like a really, you know, dark, secretive group. Not just a shadow side, but an actual dark group. So we have here assurance. Let me show you up close first, all right? And this one's dark too. This deck has so much color in it. And there's very muted colors coming out here, right? So I'm just getting now, it's darkest before the dawn. And it says assurance. We have 14, which is temperance. This is the imbalance. This is the father, right? The father coming in to scold his children. And this is the reassurance that if you're practical, things will be fine. If you do what you're supposed to do. In that tree, there are lots of female energies in the tree, so you can see a little bit closer here. We have, there's one up top in the middle that's more towards the brown energies. Then we have, let's see, 1, 2, there's 3 more. One in the base of the tree and 2 branches and the one up top. And they start really brown and greens and they go into the, they get more green towards the middle of the tree and then out. There's actually 3 different colors. There's like a white area, green area, and a brown and gold area. Okay, so it's like the tree split up 3 ways, like the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And that it needs to be evenly distributed between everybody to share. And again, we have sharing over here. Sharing. This is like your teacher scolding you in class too for not sharing properly. And he wants some reassurance that you will. Or you're not going to get any color. Because both of these decks have a lot of color in them, and you didn't get any color. We have 1 of the Magician, 6 of the Earth, 1 of the Magician, and 14. And 6, it's the 6 of Earth. 6 of Pentacles is the 74. And the 1. And 74 is an 11 as well. So it is a very spiritual energy. Because it has, the 6 of Pentacles has to do with nature. And how nature naturally balances out itself. But then if we add in our artificial stuff, you know, the things that we make that aren't organic, it can throw off the balance of nature. And then our Father has to come in and kind of whip us into shape a little bit. for straying too far from the family tree. He already gave you three areas. He gave you the white side, he gave you the greenish side, and he gave you the brown, which comes and sprouts up maybe later in bloom. But there's enough to share for everyone. He gave you enough for everyone. But the earth is desolate. It's like, you know, it's totally about messing with the earth, right? That everything's brown. We don't really, it looks desolate. It doesn't, if there's no color, right? It looks like the winter, but everywhere is like this, just desolate. Can you imagine a world if it was just brown and white and green, and that's it? And they look kind of bored in the tree. The 4 women look bored. All right, there's nothing pretty to look at. We've killed everything. And our Father isn't very happy with us. So let's see, 14 is the Temperance card though, so it has to do with patience and balance. The first one's about imbalance as well. It's saying that though that this one wasn't imbalanced to begin with. Because we were using things not in the way they were intended. So it's about starting over with that. Start again. I'm going to pull from the stone deck. I have to look it up again. I forget what it's called. Let's see. Oh, crystal. It's Crystal Angels Oracle cards. Let's see what we get here. All right, what is the stone we want to get? All right, we have titanium rainbow quartz. Oh, see? That we need to bring color back into our world. And I'm going to show you that again in a minute. 1 sec. And by the way, the bottom of the deck is the diamond. This one says value your self-worth. The diamond. You are God's precious gem, okay? Is this not God then? Okay, I'm going to leave that out. Because I wasn't guided to bring the other underlying energies in, but I was for that. This one says, titanium rainbow quartz says, multifaceted, there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. And well, ain't that the truth though? All right, if we're talking about God here, and God literally made their presence known, okay? Value your self-worth, you're God's precious gem. Treat yourselves better. This is the diamond, you're the diamond in the rough. And there are multifaceted colors here. Many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about, which has to do with the world. So, of course, there's many layers and dimensions to the situation or person we're asking about. Because the magician is all-knowing. They're omniscient. And we're not. It's like your father getting angry with you because you don't know your worth. You're not treating yourselves well. You're not treating the planet well. It's very complicated. You can't possibly see all aspects of everybody's lives. And that's why faith is so important. I'm going to pull a few of my oracle cards here. Not my oracle cards, my Rider-Waite mini. All right, God. You are God's precious gem. And I love how the deer is wearing God's precious gems for us. What is the purpose of the deer? What did you want me to get from the deer? Let's see what we get here. We have the Empress, which is Gaia. It's all about abundance. All right, so that's with the deer. Mother Nature wants you to treat nature better. We have the High Priestess right after her. Okay, so to treat not only nature but yourselves better. And what do we need to know about the tree, about assurance of the 14? Inspiration. Be inspired. Be inspired by colors. be young again. This is like the teenager, so excited to go out on a date or go out and explore the world, dance and juggle, perform, stay balanced, try things out. Okay, and so what do we get specifically about God, the magician, right there in the middle of the read? What is it you want me to know? He's very uncomfortable with the state of being right now. That what we've allowed us to be okay with, and the imbalance here. That has to do with gaining clarity in the situation. When you gain clarity, it then throws you a little bit off balance. But now that you have all the information you need, you have what you need to correct the imbalance. Okay? So it's saying you have the clarity to now come back into balance again. You've been knocked off balance, like the deer over here. It was already imbalanced to begin with, because you're in uncomfortable energies and emotions, because you're not treating yourself right. You're not valuing yourself. You are a precious gem. You have the clarity to come back into balance using all the colors of the rainbow. Titanium rainbow quartz, multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. I'm going to pull one from, this is from my my KIPPER deck. Let's see what it says. Okay, with despair. The little doggies in there too. 32 is the journey. And death. But what he wants you to know here is, after all this despair and death comes the lovers. Learning how to love yourselves again, love each other, love yourself. Okay. Then we have taking care of others, right? Okay. Bad health, loving each other, and marriage. Really connecting in a divine marriage, truly caring about each other. Okay. And spreading the message about love. Right? Sealed with a kiss. By the way, the bottom card on this deck right now is Sudden Wealth, hitting the jackpot, 777s. And I'm going to pull one more card. All right, God, you want us to rebalance. You want us to love each other. You want us to explore all of the colors of the rainbow and perform and be artistic. And we have all the information we need. We have to stop asking for more information. We have what we need. We just now need to use it to get back in balance again, to start dancing again, to play with the colors, play with the things we've been given, treat nature well, take care of our planet, and be inspired. Is there anything else you want us to know? Okay, and those three came out. Okay. We have the Four of Cups reversed, the Eight of Pentacles upright, and then the King of Pentacles reversed. And this has to do with starting over from scratch. Even though you've not gotten even halfway, it's only the Four of Cups. This is about after being bored, right? Not appreciating what you have. He's sitting under a tree bored, being offered a cup of love, but he's seeing no solace in it. So it's about learning to appreciate what we're given, but also know our worth, that we're worth everything, right? This is about when you know that you're in a situation that is not of your value, it's time to dump it over and dump it out and start over again. This is about starting over in love, and it can be a relationship, the work that you do, your your way of manifesting your creative abilities, whatever it is. Don't be afraid to dump it all and start again before you wait till the end of the cycle. Like, don't wait 20 years when you know it's not doing it for you. Start over again and again and again until you get it right. Okay, work to align with your true desires until you find what really floats your boat, and then it's going to change. So you start over again. That's the joy. That's the journey. Okay. Then we have the King of Pentacles reversed. Oh, so stop worrying about how much money you have. Instead, enjoy what you do, and then you won't have to worry about how much money you have, because you're going to do it no matter what. Right? So he's upside down, he's ungrounded, or he's lost money and status, or he's just a greedy guy in general, right? Because he's just about the money. But this is about starting over again and working to align and letting go of the financial status in general, period. Because it's not about the financial status, about looking good. It's about what the work is, the creative work that you're doing, and how much you enjoy it. Okay? It's this. It's the dance. It's the joy that you get. You know, enjoy the journey. Who was it? There's a saying for each day of the week. When my son was little, we used to talk about that. And Friday was enjoy the journey. I think Wednesday was don't say no, go with the flow. I forget which days were which, but we remembered them the most, I think. So that's the important lesson here, is enjoy the journey. Okay, treat the planet better and yourselves, each other. Okay, and don't kill everything, including yourself. Treat yourselves better. Enjoy Mother Nature. Enjoy your psychic abilities. Meditate. Don't sit in uncomfortable energies. Okay? You have the information you need. Stop asking. And find your balance by creating and having fun. Okay? And be inspired. All right? Don't worry about despair. If you feel it, allow yourself to feel it. All right? Allow it to die. And then find the love. And when there's illness, care for each other. And when you fall in love, commit to each other. Okay? And then spread the message of love to others so that they can follow that too. I think that was a pretty clear message. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Rise and be love. Good night, sweetie.